Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in Peterborough, Ontario, and I'm with Alec Masters. He's with the wonderful barbershop here in Peterborough. Who's next? And I'll tell you one thing, when it comes to Alec and his business, he's not going to be who's next in terms of filing for bankruptcy. He's not bending the knee anymore to Doug Ford's lockdown mania because Alec is open for business.
Friday night, I went home. As soon as I walked through the door, I got a call from my alarm center saying that there was a break-in, that they'd notified the police. And about 4 seconds after that, the police got on the line with them and said that it was them there with Peterborough Public Health to change the locks. Police themselves didn't have any part in it. They stayed out front.
Okay.
But Peterborough Public Health hired a locksmith to change my locks and go up and board all my windows. And they did this outside of operating hours. So if that doesn't tell you that they're not doing it right, I don't know what does. I had my back against the wall. I opened the shop in December 15th, and 11 days later it was shut down. So we weren't generating much clients during the time through the back door. And I said, you know what? We're going to lose the shop the next lockdown if they do it. And I'm not going to sit there and watch it burn. And hopefully more businesses downtown educate themselves and we open up together.
Now, what kind of a town is Peterborough? Do you see other merchants?
Like a ghost town. It is a ghost town.
Wow.
It hasn't been a lot of people opening, and it hasn't been a lot of business.
Do you see Alec being a catalyst for more businesses opening?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay,
yes,
then.
I do. I 100% think that they should be staying open.
Folks, I interrupt this video for a very urgent message. You know it's only a matter of time before the Silicon Valley tech giants come and crush Rebel News, or at least try to crush Rebel News once and for all. We're not going to let that happen. Please go to rebelnews.com. That's rebelnews.com. We need you to sign up with us there on our website. We need your phone number. We need your email address. We do not share your personal information with anyone else. But if we can get that information from you, you can maintain your relationship with Rebel News going forward in the future. The thing is, no one's being forced to go to a barbershop. No one's being forced to go to a nail salon. No one's being forced to go to a massage therapist and so on and so forth. And I kind of find it odd that, the left seems to be so pro-big government, so pro-big lockdown, and yet they're also, when it comes to the abortion debate, the phrase, my body, my choice. Well, why doesn't that apply to personal services during the pandemic?
I'm asking the same question, actually, and part of it is people who are afraid and want to wear masks and whatever should stay home. They can do the curbside pickup. They can stay at home and let everybody else who wants to run their business and run their life.
By all means, if you want to stay safe, you want to keep yourself there, you don't have to come here.
Yeah.
People that want to come here and get haircuts, come on in. We can do it safely. I'll wear a mask for you. You can wear your mask, whatever you want to do to get it done. I just want to work. That's it.
And I guess, Alec, that makes you public enemy number one in the eyes of bylaw. I understand they've already been by to zap you with those Wuhan virus tickets.
They got me with a couple tickets yesterday, yes.
And what was the total for that?
So one was $880 and the second was $1,300.
Just the other day, I said to myself, when they announced the third lockdown, I said, any business here in Peterborough decides to defy the lockdown, I'm going to throw my 100% support. And as soon as the next day I heard about who's next, I came right in that day to get my haircut.
The first lockdown, everybody was obviously a little worried, so we did our part. The second, we weren't really ready for it, and we did a little research and didn't want to abide, but we did. I stopped making payments to everything going on in my life. I couldn't do that again, so when we opened back up, I said if they really try it, I've got no choice, I'm opening.
Dr. Salvatore is the Peterborough health officer or whatever, and she ordered this shut down because a service care provider had an outbreak of hate. Now, she said she didn't need to mention these people, but she mentioned the Trent breakout, the Walmart breakout, the gym breakout. She's mentioned every breakout but this one just to justify shutting us down.
But there was no breakout here, right?
Absolutely not. Not one single person.
We want to make you our latest Fight the Fines candidate. In other words, we're going to get you in touch with a top-notch criminal lawyer We're going to crowdfund every penny of your legal fees, and we're going to fight whatever fines you're going to get out of this fiasco. What do you think about this?
I think that's absolutely amazing. That's what a human would do.
Well, you know
we
what?
appreciate it.
Well, and I appreciate your time. And like I said, folks, it's just not right. Here is a small independent business, a man trying to support a young family, and somehow he's the modern day version of Typhoid Mary for giving people haircuts in a completely sanitary environment. It does not make sense, and we're going to fight for Alec. You better believe it. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you been unjustly treated by bylaw or law enforcement in regard to these COVID-19 safety precaution tickets? Well, if you have, please tell us your story. Go to fightthefines.com. That's fightthefines.com. And if we feel that your story has merit, we will go to bat for you. We will hire a lawyer, pay your legal fees, crowdfund it so that we can get some justice for you. And folks, if you don't have a story to tell, but you'd like to help us crowdfund this very important mission we're on, please, again, go to fightthefines.com. And if you're able to, make a donation. Thank you.